Some of the more advanced scoring modules like to break down scoring into a single value or an estimate of the candidate's ability. Those are commonly referred to as theta, and they can be broken down in our system into fixed scoring and adaptive scoring. The modality is important in that theta adaptive is driven by an adaptively delivered assessment, whereas theta fixed, it is a static form. What we're going to show is the theta adaptive scoring, but just like paper has a pulping process to get to the paper mill, there are precursors to setting up an adaptive scoring system. I'm going to go to my question editor and open a section that has some of the values filled in and just a few tags and attributes values for difficulty and discrimination, as you can see here. And that's what drives an adaptive scoring model. So I'm going to click on the section settings and go to adaptive. And it's going to ask me, do you want this section to enable adaptive delivery? If I choose yes, I'm just going to deliver 2 items to make it simple. And there's another video on setting up an adaptive test, but setting up a target standard error. And then I select the values that I want to use for difficulty, discrimination, and guessing. And then I select my item selection method. Scaling constant, there's a little pop-up here that'll tell you if you want to use the logistic model or you want to use the normal metric, it's 1 or 1.7. So there's a lot of math involved in here. So I'll choose 1, and I've set up my adaptive delivery section to be based on this difficulty, this discrimination, and this guessing. As I hit finish then, my scoring for adaptive theta will make a lot more sense. So I go to my theta adaptive, I can set rounding, and then it says, which section are you scoring? And we choose section 1. So in this case, the mechanics of setting up an adaptive score are pretty trivial, but the mechanics of setting up an adaptive test must be done in advance, and really it's an adaptive section. So the theta adaptive score, very simple, you just choose the section, but you have to be cognizant of the fact that those section settings must be set up to deliver adaptively as well.